It began as a book day project that my daughter's school did. Alice in Wonderland was the selected book, and my daughter Gabriella remembered that my family had a connection to the original Alice, the Alice who inspired Alice in Wonderland, Alice Liddell. So she came home from school very excited. Mom, it's great, you know, we're doing Alice in Wonderland, and I told the librarian that we're related to the real Alice in Wonderland, and she says, would it be okay if we came back next week and did a workshop for the high school all about the real Alice, the Alice behind Alice in Wonderland? Now at this point, all I knew were the stories my grandmother and my great aunt Phil Liddell had told me about Alice in Wonderland. But just one look at her face and I realized we've got our work cut out. So, you know, we called my dad, who sort of put us in touch with the members of the family that he knew, you know, found sort of sources, libraries, museums that had information, very, very hurriedly put together a PowerPoint presentation, you know, which actually in that process we started to really become curious ourselves about this relative that to this point, you know, I had known very little about. Got to the high school thinking, oh well, we're excited, but nobody's going to turn up to watch us. Nobody's going to be interested in the original Alice, the Alice who inspired Alice in Wonderland. To our surprise, the room was packed with students. In fact, so packed that we had to actually do the presentation twice. And then afterwards, the students had, you know, so many questions for us. We were so amazed that, you know, people could be interested in a little girl who'd lived in Victoriana times, who'd inspired Alice in Wonderland. So that was really the beginning, the school workshop. You know, things then got more interesting and more curious from there on.